channel. Today Rose and I are going to be doing a real talk. I have planned this talk, but basically...
Have you not planned this video at all?
I have planned it, but I haven't told Rose what it's going to be about because I want the natural surprise of the topic.
Suspenseful.
This is a highly requested real talk. I do listen to your suggestions. You told me what to do it on, so I'm going to do it on this.
Okay, go on then. Hit me with it. What is it?
Jealousy. Feelings of jealousy. When is it okay? When is it not okay? How to deal with jealousy.
Okay, go on then. What do you want to talk about? What is it? I'm not defensive or anything.
I think we should start off with jealousy in relationships, seeing as we're in one.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want me to say, Rosie? Is that I'm a jealous person? Yeah, I am jealous.
Yeah?
Okay, it's not like it's out of control. It's just that I have been jealous in the past of people who've been close to you.
I've been jealous.
Okay then.
I've been jealous, definitely been jealous, and maybe took it out on people.
The most crazy one is backwards jealousy, but we'll get onto that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
We'll get onto it later. The biggest times I've been jealous is when we weren't officially together and you were like seeing other people. Obviously I was naturally jealous of those people because I wanted to have most time with you.
Same with you though, because when we weren't officially together and we were sort of playing games, making each other jealous.
I didn't play any games.
You did. I remember you flirting with some people and I got very jealous. Some people
worked the charm, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Some people try and make you jealous on purpose, and it's like, why? Because you tried to make me jealous.
Yeah, a little bit, maybe a little bit, because I had absolutely nothing going on, so I wanted you to think that I had something going on, which I think is fair. I think that if I was just like, here I am, take me for what I am, it would be a little bit boring for you.
So you're saying that it's okay to make people jealous on purpose?
Sometimes, depending on the scenario.
I know, it's complicated.
It's not even complicated. I think that a lot of people are, not that I'm a game player, but I think a lot of people are in for the chase, in for the game, because that's what dating has become nowadays.
Yeah.
And I think that all these kind of rules of the game, yeah, it's bullshit, but a lot of people do it because it does... It makes you think, it's fun, you ride the highs and the lows.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I didn't do it for fun. I did it because I didn't want you to be disinterested. So I thought, well, if there's an element of maybe you can't have me when you want me, then you're going to want me more, which works, like a charm. So no, I don't regret it.
Yeah, so I think a little bit of jealousy is okay. It can be quite sexy. It makes you...
Right.
Sometimes it reminds you what you've got. I remember on one of my birthday parties, I obviously had like a nice dress on, we went out, I had heels on, and I think some guys were like catcalling me, and you got jealous, but sometimes it's nice because you're like, that's my girl.
It's true, it does reinforce the fact that you
love them and they're yours, you want them.
Excuse me, you look at them again for everything they are, and through the eyes of someone that really wants them, who isn't you, and you think, hey, wait a minute. And it does make you feel everything that you felt from the very beginning again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do think a healthy amount of jealousy is okay.
Yeah.
It's when it becomes out of control and a problem in your relationship.
Yeah.
That's when things aren't so good.
Yeah, so for example...
We've never had that.
Yeah, so over jealousy would be reading my Facebook messages, reading my diary.
No, that wasn't over jealousy, that was cautiousness. Caution?
No, don't tell them it's just caution.
No,
it's not.
I think that, well, you can call it jealousy, Rosie, or you can call it fantastic private investigating. Okay, so we've all made mistakes. I'm the first one to admit it.
I've made mistakes.
Okay,
as well.
we've all made mistakes.
Everybody gets jealous at some point. And sometimes it doesn't have to be romantic jealousy either. Sometimes it could be like friendship jealousy if you're like friends, a bit more successful than you.
No offence, but the only reason I read your diary and your messages was because I didn't want to be wasting my time. It was only when we weren't officially together, where there was like commitment and trust and a mutual understanding, that I felt like I needed to do that, because I thought, well, I need to know where I stand. You're clearly not telling me. I knew you were stringing me along a little bit playing the game, and I was fine with it up to a point, and then months and months passed. I was like, well, I need to know what's going on.
Yeah, you had it was okay back then, but now in our healthy relationship where we're married to each other, we don't read each other's texts, we don't read each other's Facebook messages, don't read each other's diaries. Although if Rose wanted to look at my phone, she could, because
I know your pin.
Right, so well, you do, yeah, and I know yours. And there's nothing there. I want us to do the touch phone. Cammy and Shannon can unlock each other's phones with their thumbs.
Why?
Each other's.
How?
I don't know, maybe you can add a second thumb.
Or maybe they've got the same fingerprints. Maybe they're related!
No, that's not right. No.
It doesn't work that way anyway, does it?
Okay, so we've said when jealousy is acceptable and when it's not, okay? I think there's a bit of jealousy at the beginning, or like if you randomly, if someone's coming on to your partner or whatever, that's totally acceptable. You're going to feel a bit like, hey, hang on.
Punch him in the throat like I did. I don't condone violence from
That's not what you do.
I'm just saying sometimes you gotta punch people.
There was a reason she did that. Don't do that.
Don't.
Don't
He came
do
on
that.
to, so I punched him.
No,
in the throat.
he touched me inappropriately.
Yeah, so I punched him.
Yeah. Let's forget that. Too much jealousy is bad, and also you've got to recognise that in other people. So if we've been going out, however long, we're married now.
How long have we been going out?
I don't know, 4 years. I don't know, 4 years.
You're asking the wrong person.
I have no idea. We've got too many anniversaries. If you were still acting like really jealous, still wanting to read my texts and stuff, then there's a problem there. And so you've got to be careful because jealousy can consume you. And I think if you feed it, it does get worse. So
it likes carbs. No, I know exactly what you mean. I think if jealousy becomes you, then that's a very slippery slope into badness.
It can, basically, if you're that jealous and you can't control your feelings of jealousy, you might try and control the other person.
Physically.
And be like, no, you're not going out, you're not wearing that, let me read your phone. That's all bad. But let's talk about jealousy with friends as well, because that can be difficult. Because what if you've got a really good friend, right? Say you're at school, you've got a really, really good friend, but they're just better at everything, and maybe they're better looking than you. What can you do?
Well, that's never happened to me before. So I used to be jealous of a few of my girlfriends in school, but I didn't realise that jealousy became fancying them.
Right, okay.
Because they were.
Do you think it was the beginning of that? Or do you think you did actually start off jealous of them, and then because they're obviously prettier and cleverer or whatever, that you were like, oh, actually, I thought so much about them that now I fancy them?
Yeah, I wanted to be them basically. So I lost a lot of weight, became athletic.
That's interesting that you say that, right? Because I used to be jealous of people, and then I realised actually it wasn't jealousy, it was fancying them. Because I obviously, within the jealousy, although jealousy is a bad thing, I've realised that I really liked qualities about them that I obviously thought I didn't have, and that's why I was jealous. And yeah, I ended up not becoming them, but really being into them.
I think it might be different for straight girls though. I think straight girls just look at someone, might be jealous, and they kind of like inspire them to change themselves or be more of a certain way. But
some people are mean when they're jealous as well though. Some people are like in denial about it.
Some people are mean to other people just because they're jealous. What most bullying is.
At school, I wasn't a bully, but I know there's definitely been a moment or two where I might have been slightly mean to someone because I was jealous. But I think I didn't even realise at the time.
I used to throw little pieces of paper into someone's hair because I was jealous of her intellect, and then she got a scholarship to Cambridge through singing.
Wow.
It's alright, I got a scholarship to In-N-Out Burger.
It's okay. I'm here for
Get off me. The concept of backwards jealousy is a little confusing for a lot of people. Basically, in a nutshell, backwards jealousy is when either of us or either of you in a relationship get jealous because the other person's getting attention, not because you're jealous that you want to have their attention, because you want someone else to give you attention. Right?
It's a very confusing concept.
It's really confusing. Like, we don't really have it much, do we?
No, you used to have it in the past. I think at the very beginning of the relationship, we might get a little bit of backwards jealousy.
Yeah, so say some girl in a club really fancied you. I wouldn't be jealous because of what you had between each other. I'd be like, what's wrong with me?
What's wrong? Yeah.
Huh? What's wrong with me? So it's like, it's a really strange concept. It's kind of like, it's almost, it's self-indulgent, really.
How do you deal with jealousy?
Depends how bad it is.
Right. It's hard, but you've got to be less worried about what other people are doing.
There's always going to be something about someone else that you haven't got that you want.
Whatever it is, make a plan. Focus on you.
There is a big difference between thinking, well, I'm jealous of you because you've got all that, and actually, I'm going to be inspired by that to better myself.
Yeah. You had an awkward phase. Everybody has an awkward phase.
I'm going through it.
So whatever that person's got, you can't just be like, oh, they've got it. They worked for that. I guarantee you. They took them time to get to where they're at.
So so don't let jealousy make you treat people differently, because that just makes you such an asshole.
Sad, isn't it? It's okay.
I know.
You never had to be jealous of anyone.
Is that a fucking joke?
No.
I've had to be jealous of so many people. But then again, I think I worried in the early days of our relationship, because I really did think that I was everything maybe that you would like. And it was really difficult, because when I thought, oh, okay, well, you're still seeing a lot of other people and you're not like set on me, I thought, well, what is it that they have that I haven't got? And then I got mean about them. I was like, that guy, he's not You know, I've been outwardly mean about the people that you've dated before.
I've been mean about people I'm jealous of. Oh, I can name. Well, I don't want to name anyone, but
well,
I
like
can.
all
I can
of
think
your
some.
ex-partners, apart from a few that I thought were actually, you know, half decent, I've pretty much hated because they're your ex-partners.
Yeah.
You know, which is stupid. There's no logic to it. There's a lot of logic to it. It's the fact that you've been with them intimately, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's why
And it
none of
threatens
them
you.
were invited to our wedding.
Yeah.
Friends or not friends. Hey, I make the rules.
Oh, you think you make the rules, and I let you think that.
Hey, Rosie,
But I make the rules.
Oh really? Am I being manipulated into thinking they're all my ideas?
Yeah.
It's very clever
Love
of you, Rosie.
you. Okay, so I think that's everything we have to say on jealousy. If you're a jealous person, that's fine. Remember, everyone gets jealous.
It's very
That's
natural.
okay.
It's very
But-
natural.
But you've got to work on it. You've got to work on you. Improve yourself. You know, try and think less, compare yourself less to others.
just be content. If you want to improve yourself, great, but don't feel like you have to. Just be content with who you are, because honestly, someone is going to love that stuff
Exactly.
about you, not just your mum.
Every single person in the world, even though there's millions of people in the world, every single person has their own certain thing that makes them attractive. Whether it's like something, I don't know, some quirk about them, some unique thing.
Jealousy.
And people will fall for you, so stop wasting your time holding yourself up to others, because say you're jealous of someone and they've got a perfect partner, you're going to get the right partner for you. You're going to get the right career for you. Your life is your life.
So be inspired,
Yeah.
but don't let it consume you.
No,
So
don't let
try
it
and make it into a positive thing. You alright there? No one's perfect, everyone makes mistakes, it's okay to be jealous sometimes. Just don't let it consume you, don't let it kill you, and don't let it kill anybody else.
Nobody's perfect, but everybody is perfectly imperfect.